But what's wrong with that?
Okay guys, welcome back to the 10p Gamer channel. I've just come across this new live casino game and I thought we have to give it a try. It kind of looks like a sort of a cross between Mega Ball and Monopoly Big Baller and maybe a few other games like that.
We got the Starball, ladies and
and
gentlemen.
it's very much a sort of bingo style game, lottery style game. So how it basically works is you're able to have 9 cards at the start. This is a game in progress. I'm not playing this current game, but you're able to have 9 cards at the start, and you've got 9 numbers on each card. And this thing draws 9 numbers, and you've got to match as many numbers as possible, and the payouts are over there on the left. But there is a few features to this game as well, so I can just literally click there and buy all for 10p, so that's 90p a go. It's not too bad. Let's put it on also play for a minute, and I'm not sure it will last as long as I want it to, but let's just do that. So basically there's a couple of additions to this game that make it a little bit more interesting. First of all, okay, so at the start you get these multipliers come across, and you can have up to 5 multipliers across specific numbers. And just like Monopoly Big Baller, basically if that number comes out, that line is then multiplied by that number. If you hit the star ball, which has happened immediately, which is absolutely amazingly convenient, all of those multipliers are activated immediately on all the tickets, so you don't have to get that specific number anymore. That card is now multiplied by that amount, which is ideal. I could do with a number 13 here, couldn't I, for my first little win? So that's the first thing. So these wins over here can be multiplied by these multipliers on top, which is really good. Just checking these numbers that are coming out here. I don't think I've got anything. Total win 20p. I must have got a line. I've got a line here. Number 2, 140p in total. Okay. That's because we had a little bit of a multiplier. So that's what the star ball does. So you've seen that straight away, which is really good. And this multiplier here on these numbers, they can be up to a 50x. So as you can imagine, just like Crazy Time, there's some really good multipliers, and you can end up winning a fortune. So that's the opportunity on the multipliers. I'm going to get 4 of them this time again. As you can imagine, it mostly lands on 2 and 3 times multipliers. It's probably expected. But you do get the 50x sometimes. I have been playing a little bit in the background just since it came out, just here and there, sussing the game out. And I have seen some 50x multipliers hit and some 20x. So didn't actually get a win on them myself, unfortunately, but I know they're there. I know they exist.
So many.
Now, one of the features to this game, which hopefully we'll see during the course of this video, I've only put £10 balance. That's what we usually start our videos on. If you like low stake stuff like this, low stake slots, low stake live casino, subscribe now. This is what the channel is. This is what the 10p Gamer channel is. We just play all of the games that everyone else plays, just on low stakes, which are probably more familiar for most people. So join the channel if you can. So I was talking about the wild ball, if it ever comes out. There's one in there. So I should say, in total there's 30 balls. There's 30 numbers which you can get off of your cards in total, which is less than Mega Ball. I think there's like 60 on Mega Ball or something like that, and on Big Baller I think there's even 70 something. So that's quite good actually. There's less balls, so it's kind of like speed bingo a little bit. So the wild, there's one wild in there as well, and there's one star ball. We've seen the star ball. It's just come out again. Fantastic. So we've got a 20x over here because the multipliers multiply each other as well. So really we want to be getting a line off of this ticket over here a bit swift. Any chance of that? I promise we'll talk about the wild in a minute. We've got one line bottom left. That's not what we needed. We've got a 20x here as well. So we need a win off of one of those, but you haven't got many balls to make it happen. It's got to happen quite quickly. We're getting a couple of little wins though. We've got 50p in so far. 2 balls to go. There's a 28. Got another one down there. That's £1.20. The wins soon start stacking up if you get more lines. It's quite good. Okay, number 1 is the final ball. £1.21. That's not too bad, actually. Although I'd have loved to have hit the 20x over here. But anyway, so back to talk about the wild ball. So what basically happens with the wild ball is there's a wheel over here on the right-hand side called wild ball. You can see in the top right of the screen over here. And basically it spins this wheel, and it decides how many extra balls get drawn. So at the moment they draw 9, but you can draw up to an extra 4. Okay, 2, 3 and 2. So you can draw up to an extra 4 balls, and that makes obviously the total amount of spins you could get up to 13. So that gives you much more chance to win. I would say wild balls are a really good feature, because if you do hit the 4, I've hit the 3 a couple of times playing previously, but if you do hit 3 or 4, you've got a lot more balls to try and get your lines. So I suppose the best outcome is a combination of the two. You kind of want to hit the start and the wild in one game and get all your multipliers active.
You and Elena, Panda.
Let's see how we're looking over here. We need 20 and 18 over here because that would be 3 times 2 for the multiplier.
You both are
Got ourselves a win.
soulmates.
20p, first line. Last ball. 26, 20p, 20p1. So what you also see about this game as I'm playing now is you'll see that you win quite often. You win little bits on lines. It's like it's one of those games. It keeps you going for a while. I suppose a little bit like Mega Ball. I'd love to see a first-person version of this as well that you can play at high pace. But this version is also good. I like this. Okay, we got 3 this time. Drops a big multiplier. 5x isn't too bad. We'll go with that. Let's do the 5x and see what happens. Hopefully the wild ball will come out at some point.
Oh, come on, Panda.
It'd be nice to see that. There's the star ball again for the 3rd time. So over here we've got a 10x and we've got a 10x down here as well. So that's where we want to be hitting our numbers now. Oh, we've got the wild ball as well. Perfect combination. It's exactly what you want to happen. Give us 4 extra spins. It's going to give us 1, isn't it? It's giving us 1. Could have done with a few more there, right? But okay, 1 ball is fine. 1 extra one because it can still make a big difference. We need number 12 over here on this ticket's going quite well, actually. Number 12 and number 3 or something like that to take a few extra balls off would make a big difference. Got ourselves 60p. Got the 5x over here. Okay. 3 balls left to draw.
Oh, come on, Panda.
Number 22. Where's that? That's not one of the ones we wanted. This is quite unlucky. Number 20 would be nice. Got number 10. Can we get number 20?
Like her
That's number 20. Okay, that's going to be a little bit. That's going to be a quid or so. 170. Fantastic. So we got the 10x there. And that's really good. So obviously if I'd have got more, so you could multiply this full house by 10, which would be really good. So I think the full house is very unlikely, mind. I think you're more likely to be multiplying the 3 or 4 line if you did really well. But again, it depends how many of these wild balls it gives you. Because if it does fire out 4 extra balls and you get that sort of multiplier involved, you could end up with quite a decent win. So we've had the ideal scenario. Look, did you see that? The wild ball's in. It went back. Sometimes it goes back if it's too early and it gets back in the mix. But we got the wild again.
You want me to help you?
Anything other than 1. I promise it doesn't just land on 1 all the time. I've played this, it doesn't. But I've hit 1 twice so far. Give me the star.
Wait.
Number 17 needed on this ticket over here.
I want to marry Peach. You want to marry me?
Number 4, number 8. Could do with the star ball though. So we've got the 1 extra, so we've got 4 to go. Number 11. Number 17, come on. 17 and 21. Give us that more. Got a little bit in. Got 20p on the first line over here. Got ourselves the star ball, so we're going to get a bit of a multiplier. Got a little bit of a multiplier. There's an 8x over here, so a number 26 would be quite nice at this point. Don't know what's come out though. Number 12. We've got 1 more ball. 1 more. Need 26. Didn't get it, unfortunately. Got ourselves a 23, but we got 50p back. Like I said, little bits coming back all the time. So even though you're playing 90p a go, like now, we're still on 9 quid. You know, even with this 90p stake, because we're getting little wins here and there. So it's quite a good game for that, to be honest. It's quite a good game for that. Let's see what multipliers we get this time. Let's see if we can get a decent win as well. It'd be nice, actually. 5x on the left, so 5x on number 18. So obviously you're looking for the star, really, but a 5x on number 18 would be nice. 15 and 18. We've got the 2 multiplier balls on the same ticket there, on the same line. So that would be quite good to get 15 and 18. You can kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but you can kind of see 1 ball ahead. Oh, okay, so 15 and 18 now would be quite nice because we'd be multiplying the 2 line. We've only got 4 balls to make it happen. 3 left. You can see 1 ball ahead. If you just look here, you can see the balls that are coming out. 26 would be quite nice as well, mind. 1 ball to go.
I am.
Number 6, number 9 maybe? Number 9, sorry. So 20p won that time. That was quite unlucky. We could have done with those 15 and 18. And I feel like you've got quite a good chance, really, of getting the balls with the multipliers on, because there's only 30 balls in play in the first place. So this is actually drawing nearly 30% of the balls, which is really good. So I feel like you've got quite a good chance to win in this game if you get lucky.
Betting time is
What are we
closing
getting this
to
time?
3 lucky numbers, 3 bonus
Got ourselves a
multipliers.
5x on number
We got
18
7
again.
with 2, 20 with 3,
So let's see if we
18
can
with
get
5,
that one
best
out with a
flag
star
to you.
ball.
Let's
Number
go get
18
'em.
comes out. Perfect. Got ourselves the 5x. So now we're just looking to
Hello,
complete
Javier.
lines on these
How
couple
are
of
you
tickets
doing?
here. So, guys, this looks quite a good game, actually. I like this game. I'm not sure if I prefer it over Mega Ball, but it's definitely a
Elena,
game I
you're
would play, I
invited
would
to the
say.
Peachy
I
Panda
need number
wedding.
7 here.
Wow, this sounds so
Number
amazing.
7 would be quite nice,
Peachy
because that would be a
Panda.
line and we'd have two
Sounds
multipliers
a
in
little
play.
bit cute, but there's no wedding.
Can we get it? We got one ball to
Panda,
go.
Stop it.
Number 7, come on. Oh, it's number 12. That was
How are
unlucky.
you doing, Javier?
No win that time.
100x is our top payout. 3
100x
lines was
top
best
payout,
pattern.
okay.
Please enjoy it. Bets are
So yeah,
open.
so if you like these type of games, if you like these
Well,
low
we
stakes
will
games,
act
live
like a
casino
wedding.
games and slots and instant win games and Slingo and all the different games we play on this channel,
Too young to
hit the
get
subscribe
married.
and come along on a Friday at 8 o'clock
Betting time is
where we
closing
have a live stream every Friday.
Too young
It's
for
UK
that.
time because I'm from the UK, so we play all sorts of game on a live
We
stream.
got
We
4 lucky
usually
number-
deposit
3 lucky numbers,
25,
3
30
bonus
quid,
multipliers. Now I got used to the
and we'll
4.
play through all sorts of
20,
live casino
11 with
games and
2,
slots and
13
Slingo
with
and
3,
instant
best of
win
5,
games
let's
and
draw
God knows
again.
what else. And we take out chat calls as well, and there's chances to win prizes
got a lot of
from the merch store
What
and
is that?
cash prizes
Your
as well. We
young
do some
sister.
giveaways.
Fun
So
now.
if you want to take
What is
part,
this
if you want to
here?
see some of these games
What is
played
that?
live, head along
that
on
a
a
good
Friday
thing
at
or a
8
bad
o'clock.
thing?
And you'll be able to join in, and it would be great
How
to
are
have
you
you. We've
doing,
got
Javier?
a fantastic community, so it'd be great to have you along to join in.
Okay.
So if you get a chance, if you're not
Oh,
working,
okay.
if you're not being a
Live.
hero and working the weekend,
Okay.
then come along because it would be great to have you. I think we've got ourselves a multiplier here, so the 2x is active in quite a few places.
Wow.
We've only got one ball left.
10x
Needed
is our
number
top
11
payout.
now.
Congratulations.
Okay, couple of rough goes, guys.
Sounds
Down to
very
six.
well.
Down to
Yeah,
640.
bets are open.
Little bit
6K
rough.
down, but it's okay. Oh,
But this is
no,
a first look at the
Javier.
game, so we're just going to check it
Sorry.
out. You know, I'm not expecting to get a lot
We
from a
need to get
£10
better
deposit.
at this.
It looks like the sort of game where,
You
like
need to
Mega Ball a little bit, I
win.
suppose. I know I've said that a lot, but it is a lot like Mega Ball. Like Mega Ball,
3 lucky numbers,
you
3 bonus multipliers.
you do get
We got
unlucky on that
0
game
with
quite a
2,
lot. You've got to play it for quite an
28
extended period of
with
time,
3,
which is why I
15
keep
with
low
2, best of
stakes.
luck
Really
to you.
important to keep your stakes low and
We
be
got the
realistic.
Star Ball, ladies and
We got
gentlemen. The
multipliers on
bonus
every
multipliers
card
are
here.
activated. Check your tickets,
But it is
please.
really important to play low stakes on these sort of games because you can go through some games where you're going to get some difficult
Meaning a
outcomes.
string
Here's the
woman.
wild as well.
What
Okay,
is
we've
a
got the star and the
string
wild
woman?
in the same thing. Give us
We
more
got
than
the
one,
Wild Ball,
for
ladies and
goodness sake.
gentlemen. We're extending
It's going to
our
be more than
game.
one. We're going to get two this time,
Two
which is
more
really
extra
really good.
chances. Good luck
So
to
there's
you.
going to be 11 balls drawn in total, and we've got multipliers across every card. Let's see if we can get ourselves a couple of lines. Number
Well, that's
26
true.
required.
That's true.
And number 14. If those both come out, we're going to be multiplying a 2 line, which would be a little bit.
So pitching our
But obviously, I'd like to
wedding,
complete
we
a
just
card,
gonna
right?
act like
I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd love to
wedding.
complete a card.
Signature
We've got our first line over
we
here.
do it
Number 30. I don't think we got number
will
30.
be on
No.
my diary
Number 28 is
and
what we're
not
looking for. Number
in
26.
any
One more ball to go.
agreements. LOL.
Got ourselves a 270 here on the
My
2 line.
friend
That's
will
what we
be
needed.
the father
And we've got ourselves number 22 as well. £2.70. Nice. Not too bad at all.
What are you talking about?
That gives us another couple of games to play, doesn't it? Which is good. So that's kind of what you're looking for in this game. You're looking to get that star out as quickly as possible so that you can get your multipliers on top of all your cards. And obviously, if the better the multiplier here, the bigger the win you're going to get down here. And then it's just about
What do you
completing
mean?
lines. So I've played this, like I said, I've played this off of this video. I've played this by myself a little bit. I had a couple of okay wins. I did get a 3 line. I've had a 3 line. And it was £4 something. I think there was a multiplier involved. So that's my biggest win so far. But like I said, quite limited. The game's only just come out, so I haven't played it a lot. I haven't seen a lot of the game. So, we're doing quite well on this ticket down here. 29 and number 3.
It's another game.
Got ourselves the wild ball. Always nice to have.
We've activated
our bonus multipliers. But the balls are still coming out.
It's another game of yours.
We need the wild. We need some extras. 29 or 17. Any one of those would be nice. 29 or 17. What are we going to get over here? Number 10. Oh, it's kind of... Look at that situation on this bottom ticket.
20x is our top
We were 4 away from completing it.
Bets are open.
That was kind of unlucky. Got really unlucky there.
Hello, nickname 22. Put your what?
So, okay, let's play this down. I'll just play this a little bit longer. I think we've got a general idea how the game works.
Betting time
And
is closing soon.
I don't think there's anything else to see. I think you've seen the wild, and obviously it'd be nice to see a decent multiplier come out up here. I promise it does happen, but we haven't seen it so far. Look, 20 and 50 above there, but we ended up with the 3 2s. So, straight in with the star ball though. Multipliers on every ticket. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Let's see if we can get the wild out as well. That would be nice. But yeah, let's complete as much as possible here. Let's see if we can get a couple of lines. Number 27 required. Got number 27 immediately. Thank you very much. First win is in. Let's see if we can get another line on this ticket.
Wow, that's so sad.
Number 12 for the extra line. Give us the wild.
Live without it?
Give us the wild. The wild would be beautiful. Number 5, number 14 got the wild. This could be decent. This could be decent. Give us an extra 3 or 4. What can we get? Is that going to be 3? It's going to be 1. We really could have done with some extra, but we've got 3 balls to go. If we hit these numbers here, we're going to win a fortune, but we need some of those. Number 9, give us 14 or 12 or 5.
She's not.
Number 5's in. Superb. We've got another line. So that's a 2x on 2 lines. Any one of these numbers here in this last ball.
I do believe you.
Oh, it's just missed. See, okay, £1.40 in though. Decent. If we'd have hit one of these, we'd have hit this middle one, number 12, we'd have got ourselves some extra lines there, and that could have got quite serious. Because that would have completed, I think, 2 extra lines. So we might have been looking at a 4 line there. So that was quite nice. That was quite nice.
How are you doing?
787 in the balance. Multiplier time. What are we going to get? A couple of 3s and a 2. Oh, we're right out here this time. So we got 5 this time. That appears to be at random. I'm not like 100% sure like if there's anything you need to do to get 5 multipliers on the board instead of 3. Looks like it's at random. We're doing quite nicely on this ticket over here again.
Even better. We extracted 9.
But I think it seems to me to get the biggest wins in this game, short of getting incredibly lucky in these 9 balls that get drawn, I think you need an extra 3 or 4 balls to come out with the wild, and then you're looking at a more potentially serious outcome. And it happens. You see this after the game. They say what the top multiplier was, and it does sometimes. You sometimes see some decent ones up here. And one thing I like in Mega Ball, you can have up to like 200 tickets, and in this game everybody can only have 9 tickets, and I actually think that's quite good. It means even chances for everyone, which is quite nice. Like Monopoly Big Baller, it's got the limit on the tickets, and this has got some nice features to it as well. And actually, now I think about it, it's got a kind of Starzle look about it. I don't know if you've seen the game Starzle. It's kind of like a lottery-based game. It's kind of got that sort of look to it. But as you can imagine, this is a pragmatic game from the Pragmatic Casino. This isn't an Evolution game. So you'll have to have a look whether the Pragmatic Casino's, it's allowed where you are, whatever country you're in, whatever country you're watching from. But it's a pragmatic game, so it's absolutely brutal, as always. All the pragmatic games are. So it tends to be more that they're higher volatility, so you can play for longer and not win. But when you do win, sometimes it's huge. It's that kind of game. So, but you're getting a couple of wins along the way, so it's not too bad. That's another 90p down the drain. Down on £6 though, and to be fair, we've been playing 20 minutes here. Well, we're coming up to 20 minutes, and we're still in the game, and we're only down £4. So there's not many games you can do that on, really. You probably wouldn't have that situation on Crazy Time, let's say that, for sure. Any decent multipliers? Well, Camille got 20x on number 11. Finally, we actually see a decent multiplier. Give me the star, give me the wild, because this is how it happens. That's what we need right now. Number 11 obviously would be nice. We've got number 11, and if it comes out, it's going to be a win straight away. That's the number we need. We've got 20p in the balance already. Number 11. Come on. No. 11 or star. Any one of those. We're getting a couple of wins coming around the place. Number 10. 2 balls to go. Still need the star. Still need the wild. Number 11. 27. That's actually not too bad. If number 11 comes out now... we didn't have enough balls. If 11 had come out now, that would have been 20x on a 2-line. Which would have been, I believe, about £12. So that was actually pretty close there to a decent win. That was looking quite good.
Loading time is closing.
And we're
so
dipping
get
down to a
ready.
5. So what we'll do, we'll make this the last game. There's no need to play any further, I don't think. I don't want to give this game
You're leaving?
too long.
Why?
We've got ourselves all 5
Five lucky
again.
numbers, 5
This is
bonus
going to be an
multipliers.
interesting last game,
Okay,
isn't
bon
it?
appetit.
Got a 5x on 28.
2, 9, 27,
So we could do with getting that, but it would be nice to get the star here because there's multipliers all over the place. So star, please. Got it. Okay. Now we need lines because this is going to put 40x on this card on the left. We've got a 40x and a 20x over here where we've actually got some balls off. Give us the wild, for God's sake. We need that wild. That's going to be really important this time, I think. Come on. 26. I think that's one of the ones we needed. Oh, 28 we needed. There's a couple of 10x's around. We need number 5 as well. Would be quite nice. 2 balls to go. 1 ball to go. We need the wild. Desperately. It's number 19. I think we're done. Nothing. That is so unlucky. Guys, that was so nearly a big win. But guys, thank you very much for joining. That was Vegas Ball Bonanza. Okay? So, thanks for joining the Tempe Gamer channel. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. Like this video if you can. If you like this video, of course, like the video. And if you can join us on a live stream Friday night from 8 o'clock UK time, please join us on a live stream. That would be absolutely brilliant to have you there. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.
4 lucky numbers.